Yeah, just to clarify, Jake's here, Lewis is here, Sean's here, and Tom is not here at all. The first thing I want to do is just get staple games out of the way because that one's annoying. So first of all, I know you wanted to do some stuff, but it's not really a priority anymore because we're doing good stuff now on the on the main channel.
We've
so
got
if you've got spare time, do it. You know.
We've got the we're planning that, aren't we? Ours.
What?
Star Trek.
Oh yeah. If you've got time to do anything like that, and
we need to
you've
work
got any
out.
ideas, but do something clever.
Do you have fraps yet? Or
Yeah, I do.
do you have it on 2 computers?
I don't have on 2 computers, but neither of them are very good anyway.
Right, well we need 2 computers and we need
You
game
need to-
twice.
You can just download it. You don't have to pay for it. I didn't pay for it. In a bad way. I mean that sounds horrible, but you can. Yeah. So there you go. There's that. That's that out of the way. Just don't worry about it. No, you don't really have to worry about it. So second thing I want to.
Please,
Right, so the second thing I want to do is dehydrated water. Water. Pronounce it
I
right.
wasn't gonna.
No, well, I know what you're like. It wouldn't surprise me. So dehydrated water. Lewis, who isn't here? What a shame. Say nothing. So I've got a little bit of storyboard here. Well, when I say storyboard, I mean I literally just draw a bunch of shit on a piece of paper and hope that he'd like it.
We're not doing a series.
It's not a series.
No. I mean, he said, oh, I'm doing a series. You're not doing that. You can hear me.
So if this isn't picking up sound, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
That's too loud.
Right. Anyway, so for Jake and Sean that won't know what it is, hopefully you'll remember. No, you remember. Because if you don't, then that's not very good. Right. Okay. So basically, it's It's a spoof. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. It's a spoof advert. Have either of you seen Erotic Blancmange?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, basically it's similar like that. Yeah, it's similar to that, but it's about dehydrated water.
Is it sort of like one of those American sort of ads?
Yes, yeah. It's basically taking the piss out of that. And this one's about dehydrated water, so it's air. The whole thing is about selling air to people in packets. And then leaving it to condense, which you will know from reading it. So a couple of things we want to just quickly go over. I know it's really hard to do it without him here, but we're going to do it anyway.
Should we ask him some questions?
Yeah, so Lewis, no, allow.
Rory's going to be like, why the hell are you talking to me?
Because he's not. Just to clarify, this is for Jono, Rory, and Lewis. So one thing we need to discuss. Where he's gone. One thing we need to discuss is the dates of filming it because we want to. I would like to get it done relatively soon. I mean, I don't want it to waste months waiting for it because it's literally ready to go. I mean, all I need to do is write a few more things down and then.
As long as we have an editor that'll do it. Like,
yeah, because that's what we were talking about. If you've seen the vlog.
Yeah. So
if you've seen the vlog, you'll know that the post-production really fucked up on it. So, So, no, I don't mean just you, I mean in general the whole idea, because Lewis really had no idea what he was doing with it. So, we'll need to figure that out definitely before that. So, yeah. So, I think it will just be exactly the same crew. I'll go over it with Lewis when I see him, but that would mean that I don't think you'd have to worry about that. Unless you want to get involved, that's fine.
If you need an extra pair of hands, I should be around.
That's brilliant. That's fair.
Does that mean I'll be needed or not? Cause
I don't mind. I think if we have a little think about it, because I'm not sure we're going to need anything on costume wise, because it's just going to be exactly the same as it was before.
Yeah, just keep me in mind when if you need a hand.
All right, so that's the idea of that. I want to get it done quickly, so that we can do other things. There's also a page that I'm not sure whether or not who else likes it. I don't know. I know you like it.
Is it the
other
page?
I think you've liked it. Yeah, the actual page.
I'm an admin of it.
Oh yeah, because I put you on it now because there's changing, doing stuff.
probably haven't seen that page.
No, because I know because you don't really use Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, so that's not really something that I didn't think you'd do it.
No, if I knew it was there, I would have looked at it.
I'll invite you.
Oh right, yeah. So
Invite to it so I can find it.
so if you could like the page, and then we also have a Twitter. I don't know whether you've seen it or not.
No, I need to.
Yeah, we've got Twitter. I'll send you a link to that. Twitter. So we've got Twitter. So follow that and then just kind of retweet some of the interesting things on there. So like videos and stuff.
Sure.
Because we've started making proper videos now, not just kind of staple games. We've done the main channel and we started getting stuff on there. We've got to share that all the stuff on the main channel on both Twitter and Facebook. Because at the moment it's just me. No, I lie. There are some people that have shared a couple of things, but we just want to get stuff out there because I think the idea of it is, especially with Twitter, with Twitter, the idea is that you want to be on people's newsfeed as much as you can without
overdoing it.
Yeah, it's with Facebook, with Twitter, you want to. The idea is to try and get between 5 or 6 tweets a day.
Yeah.
Well, not between, either 5 or 6 tweets a day. Because it just keeps it up, but it's not excessive that it's like one after the other if you do it in different periods. So that'd be helpful if I can get some other people in that. I don't know whether you would be interested in doing that. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll tell you what, if I try and take over that and Tumblr, then
that's fine. Yeah.
Because
it's just because I don't always know what to put.
Hey, Ewan, can I say something about what's it Jack and Dracus or something like that? I don't know. How do you say his name?
Yeah.
Cancer Boy.
Yeah.
Cancer Boy.
No, he's not
famous.
He's not the one that had cancer. Yes. Well, he's not.
He has 6,000 followers. It's not famous.
It's not. Well, no, but it's. How many have you got, Tom?
99.
Really?
Oh, that's quite good. Anyway,
Yeah.
I got 40.
I rest my case.
Well, that's another thing I had. The Google Hangouts was another thing we could do.
Actually, that's something I hadn't written down, but actually it's a good thing to talk about. Right, so yeah, the Google Plus Hangout that opens up the word that I can't think of.
No, that's useful.
Yeah, it makes it easier. Let's just say that it makes it easier because it does. Because if you can't come to a meeting because I don't know you're babysitting someone, or I don't fucking know. Then you I don't know, like maybe some crazy cat lady or something, like looking after a cat. But you can use
crazy cat lady wouldn't leave a cat.
No, okay. The thing is, if you can't go to a meeting, you're able to then use it on the Google Plus or even Skype. It just makes it easier. I also
think with like fans as well, like answering questions and stuff.
Yeah, I saw something. Yeah. I don't know where you got it from the same place, but I saw this thing where that. I've got a cough. I saw this thing. Well, when I say I saw it, I mean it popped up on my newsfeed. I didn't actually watch it, but I saw this thing with. You're gonna say I have now. I know you are. I can fucking tell you're going to.
Well,
I saw this thing with Jessie J. She was talking to her fans or something like that, and. I can see where you're coming from that. That might be a good idea to do something like that, but you need to wait till
you actually get some fans.
Yeah.
That would be useful.
Well, some different
we have
fans.
Really?
Yeah. Twitter seems to think we do.
Yeah. People that don't even fucking know. I reckon about half of them people, over half of them people, haven't even seen one video.
Oh no. You just did like follow back.
It's because
and
the idea of it. No, the idea of it is that even though those people won't know, but if other people see it, it's what's better seeing a channel, a Twitter page with 1 follower on it or one with 500 on it, which is going to make you think. You're going to say it, just irritate me. You know perfectly well. It's 500. Episode-wise, how many episodes?
Yeah, how many in the
series? In this one series, I want to do 6 episodes.
So yeah.
I want to release them weekly. That means we have to be at least done with the 2nd episode before we start releasing.
Before we start releasing. How long each episode are we looking?
It's going to be around 10 to 20 minutes. I want to do it the bare minimum for the 1st episode because people need to get into it, and of course, they have short attention spans at first. They need to grow into.
Well, with the 1st episode, you've got to be careful because usually, if you look at most things, pilot episodes tend to be longer. just so because you're with your pilot, you're introducing
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
usually. So you probably want to make your pilot slightly longer than the rest, but you don't, as you say, you don't want to make it too long. You don't want to lose it straight off. So 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes is good.
So when have we thought about when we're going to be starting to film this one?
I
Okay.
was just literally about to ask you a question on that just before you go on to that.
Right.
Because it relates to that. I would prefer to do it in the next 2 weeks because I know it's fine. It's just that's just what I'd like. It doesn't necessarily have to be. The only reason I say that is because I'm pretty much ready. I just need to properly lay out the storyboard now.
So you worked out a song?
Yep, song's
Yeah.
done. I had the song. I had a number of songs already planned.
Is it one that's already been done? Is
No.
it? So
It's an independent.
so it's not something you have to get a copyright.
No.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
it's under CC Right Act, which means that it's the fuck's sake. It's the Commercial Commons Right Act, which means that if we don't use it for commercial gain, we can use it without.
So you use.
But we're not using it for
projects.
commercial gain at the
Yeah,
moment.
that's fine. Alright, cool.
So we're fine.
So
So the thing with that is we need editing and stuff with that, and I need a
that
crew.
could be-
So I'll
yeah.
need a cameraman and editing and
Actors as
I
well.
prefer not to. I'm talking to two people. One of them is Steve O because I just think he's got. I know it's just. It's just because he had because of what he did with Tomorrow I'll Be Happy. I thought he's got to be a young person.
what kind of is it? Is
Okay, I'll explain the story.
It's not a story.
Has it got a story?
Yeah, I'll show you the story when I find it. Go ahead, just ask your question.
Yeah, we can use my camera and I'll edit it if you need a camera and an editor.
That's fabulous. Okay. Right, you're producing it.
What do you want
Do
to
you want me
try?
to be there?
Huh?
Do you want me to be
If you want to be there, you can be there. If you're going to be alright with Steve-O there.
Well, you know what? It's this kind of thing where he has to be nice to me, so
Yeah.
Has
So-
to.
otherwise he's out.
Yeah.
You and Steve have got a bit of history, have you?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny history because he trolled him into making him believe that they were going to beat him up for crashing his party.
Not really. I didn't believe it though.
Oh well. Anyway, it was.
Anyway,
it was-
there's
you heard
some,
it.
there's
I
some
didn't
history.
care.
so-
it was funny.
There's a bit of
In a
tension,
sense.
yeah.
You heard it.
I didn't really care, though.
No, he didn't care. It wasn't like he was
Yeah.
scared or anything.
Alright,
Right,
that's
so
fine.
anyway, I'll explain the idea. So basically,
It'll be
it's really cheesy sort of thing. It's a young girl has been left alone with a child after her boyfriend leaves her, but I've added a little bit to that. I think what I want. Have you seen the music video of? I think I can't remember what it's called. Is it "Love the Way You Lie"? It's the Eminem and Rihanna one.
Yeah.
Now you know in that music video they have
Megan
the
Fox and
argument,
Donald
and they have the
Trump.
argument, and he kind of shouts her, but it looks like he's beating her, but he doesn't. It has
It's
that. It's got
like,
that.
It has that
That's
feel
kind of.
to
I
it,
want,
yeah.
there's a moment in there. I'd love to have that sort of thing, and I've talked to Laura, Laura Besant, who I do drama with, and she was up for it, but
right.
she's got a really good way of like emotion, and that's why I wanted to. I asked her to do that. She said she'll get back to me today when I've got everything ready. So it's quite an emotional thing. I'll send you all the song. I think I've sent you. I think I've sent you the song.
Okay.
I'll send you the song. It is quite a powerful one, but it's really weird as well because it's got a little bit of jazz in it as well. It's a strange one. I've got a storyboard here, poorly drawn I know, but a storyboard nonetheless. If you want to have a look at it, you can. I'm just trying to think. So it's only 2 minutes and 14 seconds long.
So it's not
Now
bad.
that's quite hard to fit a story into it. However,
Well,
I
if
think
most
if we can-
things,
if it's
just
well
gonna have
planned
to it's going to have to be probably a few multiple shots.
yeah, that's what I've written down all the important sections of the song, and then I've marked out which sections in the storyboard which kind of happen.
Need your storyboard, guys.
Yeah. So yes, it's going to be filmed at my dad's house for the house bits, and it's going to be filmed at the top of the hill. It's exactly the same location as Rotted Lamont, ironically, but it's going to look completely different though.
That's
in the
right.
shot.
Different filter.
Yeah.
So is it
Actually,
just,
I was actually thinking of having it at the very least the flashbacky bits because
Have
she's
you-
the Spanish woman in
question.
black and white.
how many actors do you need for this?
Two.
Just two.
Yeah.
Well, two and baby doll.
Right, just make sure
No,
you don't show the doll.
Oh no, we're not going to. It's going to be wrapped up, and you just won't see it.
Right, okay.
I've already thought because I was worried about that.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
But the song's called Baby Bones, so that's what kind of says it.
In terms of editing, when I'm editing, I can make it look like good with color grading and not like any serious color grade. Just make it look more cinematic. Than it's just sort of shot in a house. I can make it look.
Yeah, no, that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had in mind of, and I think that it was also used in that other music video, is they've got moments of like really slow motion bits and the emotional bits, and it's really slow. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to think how that would work in the short time that we would have in the
Well, you'll have to see with the music how you can maybe fit that in.
I've got the thing is I have an image of it in my mind. It's just really hard to try and write it down and explain. But that's always the way things are, aren't they?
My camera, if we're shooting on my camera, I can shoot in at 60 frames per second, and I can slow that down to about 50% of what the actual speed is. Anything like lower than 50%, it's got to look like blurry, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we'll just see how it goes, I guess. If it doesn't work, then we just edit it around. I mean, the thing with the film or any kind of video is there's 3 different types of it. One is in the script. The second movie is made in the filming, and the third movie is made in editing. There's always 3 movies to any film.
Pretty much. Other things.
Costume is just literally costume. Makeup, there's no makeup needed.
So you've worked out your location. You're saying you want to do this in the next couple of weeks.
I would prefer to. However, I think I would prefer to postpone it actually because of how.
Well, yeah, because you want to be able to go
Advance.
through it with. You want to have a proper discussion with all your.
I want to get the whole crew.
You pretty much want to have a whole crew and
cast meeting, and then probably a separate day to run through the whole thing and then just film it afterwards. Because I know we didn't really do that with Erotic Blancmange, but I think Erotic Blancmange would have been
if
so
you
much better.
started doing that from now on, it will probably help.
It will help a hell of a lot more. It
Because
will.
remember going through your when I was helping with your last one that I helped with.
Yeah, but the thing with that is we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, well, no, that's it.
It's
a learning curve. So
it is.
You're learning from experience. So you definitely need to have meetings with your crew and
exactly.
your cast.
Do we even know what position we came in with that?
No, we didn't even get it through. When we got through it, we were entered in, but we didn't even place on it.
Well, to be honest,
but
it was
it's
an
fine.
experience,
But
so
saying that, there were people there, and the majority of people that won were people that actually had funding for their projects. Considering we had no funding
In that
at all,
sense, it's kind of
we used
unfair.
crappy.
Yeah,
exactly. It's quite unfair. But that's the world. That's the business
That's
of it,
how
isn't it?
YouTube works as well, though, isn't
Yeah,
it? All the famous people, they have massive funding because they've been doing it for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That is exactly.
But
That's exactly
you'll get to that stage probably.
Yeah.
at some
Hopefully.
point.
Well, we'll just see how it goes.
We'll get it.
At the very least, we can enjoy making them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what
So-
sometimes I end up losing as
Yeah,
well.
I
I more than anyone end up thinking, right, I need to plan this out over the top,
Yeah.
and I forget that it's actually something we should be
Right.
enjoying.
Believe me, a gradual audience helps the show.
Yeah. Right. So have we got any
more questions on the music video?
Not
Not that I've got everything kind of sorted about that line. Just
Yeah.
it'll be through the day, and you fiddle around with it, and editing and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So the last thing is something that we kind of went over a little bit. We haven't really gone over it much. Is public sketches. Basically, have any of you